Hey, how's it going? John Dorsey here, work with johnd.net. And I want to do a driving video, give you a different view, different perspective, because in this video, I want to give you a different perspective. There's this new movie coming out talking about overpopulation. And overpopulation has been a topic or something that has been in the news or in movie scripts or movie themes for a couple of decades now. And what they're saying is that, you know, the earth is too overpopulated. There's too many people using too many resources. So we need to start controlling the population, reducing the population. And some people believe that it's a conspiracy theory to think that some of the things that's being done to the food, some of the things that's being done with medicine, some of the things being done with from different industrial aspects are causing the population, or from social aspects, that is basically causing the speed of the population or the growth of the population to slow down. But if you've traveled, driven around the country, just the United States by itself, and you've gotten out of these major metropolitan areas, that you'll see that most of the country is just open space. It's just empty land, whether it's farmland or land waiting to be developed or whatever. Then most of the land is empty. Just look at the scene you're seeing right now. From what you can see, it's just basically open land. There's like a farm on my right, a corn farm on my right. But if you look out into the distance, it's just open land. But what I was saying was, there might be some people believe that is just a conspiracy theory, that there's an agenda to reduce the population. So like I said, there's this new movie, I can't remember the name of it offhand, but there's this new movie come out where they fix the overpopulation issue, and they're gonna do whatever to reduce the population and control the population. And if you ever seen or heard of the Georgia Guidestones, you would know that this is a real agenda. These are stones you can find in Georgia that talk about reducing the population worldwide to under 500 million people. And like I was saying, if you just drive around in the United States, when you get outside the metropolitan areas, you'll find that most of the United States is just empty space. So, but if you only live in these metropolitan areas, those areas are crowded. So you would think that there's a legit population issue. But scientists have talked about how you can fit the population of the world in the state of Texas and still have room to spare. So it's really a farce that the world is overpopulated. But the reason why I think that, well, there's many reasons why they are pushing the population issue, but I think one of the reasons that they're putting in our minds, or in our subconscious and our psyche, that there's an overpopulation issue is because due to automation, a lot of jobs are becoming obsolete or being outsourced or being eliminated because of automation. So there's going to be more people with less access to productive jobs, less work. So there's a reason to, like I was saying, I think what the agenda is really about is the fact that so many jobs are being outsourced or eliminated due to automation, whether that's computers taking over that function or robots taking over that function. Because as technology advances, it eliminates the need for a lot of human interaction. Just look at when you go to the grocery store or Walmart or any place like that, you'll find that the self-checkout is always open 100%. All the lanes for the self-checkout are usually always open, while there's only like one or two human cashiers on duty. Even when it's busy, you might have there was like 35 checkout aisles, but you'll find that, let's say 5 of those aisles are self-checkout, and then there's maybe 2 human cashiers on duty, while all the rest of them are closed. So, that right there shows you that, a lot of cashier jobs, checkout counter type jobs are being outsourced or eliminated due to automation or a computer. They'll have one person on duty at 4 or 5 self-checkout lanes, compared to having 5, 6 employees doing the checking out, providing them a job where they can provide for their family, or have money to do stuff with. So what are those people that could be working their shift that they what are they to do to earn a living? Well, they can increase their skills, in turn get a better job that puts them further away from being outsourced or eliminated. But if you're because what you'll find is a lot of the low-level jobs where you got to interact with the public, those are the jobs that's going to be eliminated first. Just look at, besides the cashier at the checkout lane, a lot of stuff can be done online. Eliminate the need to even go to a store. So that eliminates the need for more employees to be on duty, either during the day or during the peak hours. Look at how you can order food and get it delivered from places that don't even offer delivery. So look at how Uber with their app is eliminating the need for certain stores to either start a delivery service or keep a delivery service. Like where pizza delivery, they have people that they hire to be delivery drivers. Well, pretty soon they are going to be eliminated due to being outdone by the free market of what I'm looking for, the independent contractor or the freelancing. There we go. The ability to freelance as a delivery driver. So if you're so pretty soon the job of delivery driver, being a employee, is going to be eliminated, to where you'll just be a freelancer with no benefits, no security. That's if security was there in the first place. No job security with that job. Then you have the trucking industry, where a lot of the aspects of the trucking industry are being outsourced or being eliminated, to where a lot of jobs you needed to have a person to interact with for a trucker to do his job, like how Uber now has Uber Freight. Before Uber Freight, that still happens now, but before Uber Freight, a driver had to call an independent contractor, owner operator had to call an agent or broker to book a load. With apps like Uber Freight, they can book loads with just the app. They don't need to call anybody or anything unless there's an emergency. But the job of the agent or broker answering the phone is being eliminated due to apps like Uber Freight. And then there's the threat of automated trucks, where a lot of where the research is being done, and a lot of tests have been done on automating a lot of the trucking industry, where the truck itself drives, it doesn't do the pickup, but it's loaded, it drives, and then it's unloaded. Now this is done on a small scale because the technology is not quite there yet for a truck to do all the intricacies of driving a big truck, but it has been able to do a straight line pickup delivery. So there's the threat of the job of a trucker being eliminated, even though I think that's way in the future, because there's a lot that's involved in the day of a trucker that a computer or a robot can't quite do yet. But when it comes to a simple point-to-point straight line delivery, That has been done with an automated truck, self-driving truck. So what do we do about that? What do we do about, so what do we do about that? Because that's why I think why this overpopulation is being pushed. Because eventually there's going to be a certain segment of the population that won't have access to jobs. So either those people will have to be compensated in some way. If they don't up their skills into doing something that puts them further away from being outsourced, they'll be out of a job. So what do these people do? Go on welfare, become homeless. So basically they'll have to up their skills or go into a different field to where they can provide for themselves and their family a decent life. And I think internet marketing, affiliate marketing does that. It does that and puts you on the other side of the coin. It puts you in the position of automating a process. You can't automate the automator. So that's the advantage of internet marketing, affiliate marketing, is because you become the person in control of the automation. You can automate your business and automate your income in a way that can provide you a decent life and provide a life for your family, regardless of what happens to your job. And that's what I want to help you become more aware of and show you how to do. And that's at the link below this video. And it's a free course, a free training, a free series of videos that you can will show you step by step how to start from scratch, build an internet business, and put that business on automate that business so that you can, while you still have a job, work your job and have this business building in the background, so that when the time comes that your job is eliminated or you're ready to get out of your job, you can do that with no problem. And that's at the link below this video or the link on the screen. And if you feel what I'm saying in this video, like and share it. Subscribe to my channel to get more info like this, and I'll talk to you again